We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Number 48 is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Soft liner towards short. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Spot tonight, shortstop Desmond.
Now to the plate, Desmond. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Well, as you know, Matt, most people in the game call him Patty. In the past, I've seen a couple pitchers wonder where they missed, but he usually rewards them for making good pitches.
Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Curveball that time, not even close.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And the pitch on 2-1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul. Span the runner at first with nobody out. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
3-2 count with a guy on first base that can run like he can. I think they got to send him right here. I think he's off and running.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, one thing I was looking at is how do you get them out? You're not going to get them out with a double play. They're down towards the bottom of the league and grounding into double plays. So they're aggressive. They send runners. They're going to hit and run. They'll do a lot of things in situations where you're hoping as the defensive team, maybe we'll get a double play and get out of it. They do a nice job of negating that.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. Ryan Zimmerman is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Bruce moving to his left. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, third baseman number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Number 35, a native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Number 7, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matt, this is a club feeling good going on the road, playing with a ton of confidence. They're 7-2 in a homestand, so they've won 7 out of the last 9 games. This is that feel that you get right now. You're saying, I just want to get to the ballpark and take somebody on. Sometimes it's best to be that road team where you hit first.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, this is a very aggressive club. They steal a lot of bases. They're not at the top of the league, but, man, they're right there. They're not far behind. They will run at every opportunity they get to try to force mistakes.
Here's Starling Marte hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball in. You got him guessing now for sure.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out full, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We are still scoreless. Here's Matt Joyce now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday.
Matt Joyce.
Now the pitch. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Starling Marte. This kid's got a great arm, tremendous range. You can put him anywhere out there, and he's going to be the guy you sit there and go, wow, who is that? He makes those kind of plays.
Martin Prado now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He's around first, heading for two. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Into the box now, Chris Easley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He reaches the 20 mark in doubles with that last two-bagger. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 41.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sandy Leon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a changeup over the outside corner. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Jay Bruce. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Bruce.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, here's how the Nats line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Denard Span. Don't be deceived by the little gray goatee he's got going on. He's still a young man. He may be long in the tooth, but he can still run.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Skadam, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball three.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll go as the Mets' first hit of the ball game.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Right.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 15 long balls and 61 RBIs. Throw over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon is there. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, number 35.
Leading off for
9-1-2 due up.
Number 35.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Hey, anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, Denard Span. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
The batter, shortstop, Desmond.
Ready for another chance? Desmond. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Fouled back. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the catcher, Mccann, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Easily looks up. Gone! A solo home run for Mccann. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches and say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
Batting 9th.
Standing in now, number 48. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out the straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. A solo home run for Jose Reyes. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he clearly did not miss that one. He got everything behind it, drove it out of the ballpark. I think he was just looking for that pitch and didn't miss it.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Starling Marte, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Span on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Skadow, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Little dribbler down the line. There to get it is Wright. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman.
So with
6.
one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Matt Joyce. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That one's in there, 3-1.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. But I think he's probably swinging here, too, 3-1.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The payoff pitch one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Ground ball right side. Prado is there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The left fielder, number 4, Jonathan Skadam.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Skadam. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Easily sprinting after it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First pitch on its way. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Well, it's a big base hit, 0-2. Now he started off soft, and then he came back with something hard. I don't know why he threw a hard fastball there because he really fooled him on the off-speed stuff.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Martin Prado. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
fouled back. One and two. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bruce coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Easley.
So coming to the plate, Chris Easley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Sandy Leon waits on deck. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Three and 1. Here it is. And that misses for ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sandy Leon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. In time at second, and Mccann has nailed him trying to take second base.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working, because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Brian Mccann will be the one to watch. He'll lead things off when we get back. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Nationals nothing. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian Mccann settles in to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
Now batting, number 48.
Ready now, number 48. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's Starling Marte as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 34, Bryce Harper.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing by Harper and a ball launched out to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. And even 30 home runs on the year. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Marcos Molina takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Marcos Molina. Center fielder number 2, Denard Span.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And the pitch on 2-1. Swinging a soft liner. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. And low, it's a ball and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Look into Mccann, the 1-1. Popped up, back behind second. Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Nationals do get a run on the Bryce Harper home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Tyon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 60.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
First baseman, Lucas Duda.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, he needs a shutdown inning right here, and it's not starting the way he wants. He's already down in the count big time. The last thing you want to do is start the inning by walking a guy and turning the momentum back to the other team.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Ready on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Skadam. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Here's Matt Joyce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Fielder number 23, Matt Joyce.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Bruce is over. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Chris Easley, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. It's the Mets 2 and the Nats 1. Digging in and looking for more, David Wright. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready for another chance? Daniel Murphy. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count, looking for a fastball, and he took it right back up the middle.
Mccann.
Great execution.
Brian Mccann will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Pitch out, nothing doing. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Alex Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Lays off 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Here it comes, 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Easily looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Stepping in now, Jose Reyes. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Pulled toward right center field. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Ready once again, Starling Marte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Three runs already home here. Hard on the ground towards short. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
21, Lucas Duda.
Striding in once again, Lucas Duda. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base, I might keep the gas pedal down and send him right here and just keep the pressure on him.
Comes set and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Two out here and a runner at second. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-1. Jerry Familia comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Sandy Leon is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
It's the first game of the road trip, and it takes a little bit to get an adjustment. You're not used to being that team that goes to the plate first to start the game after you've been home for a long homestand. But they need to get comfortable now in the new surroundings, or they're going to get blown out of this game.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings.
Your
Jonathan
attention,
Lucroy
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Comes into play here at 273. 22 home runs and 78 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and two now as this catches the outer half. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Here's the center fielder, Denard Span, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Look into Mccann, the 1-1. Popped high in the air. Reyes is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Desmond.
Here's the shortstop, Desmond. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nationals leave 1. They're down here 5-1. Ryan Marquez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Ryan Marquez.
Coming to the plate now, Jay Bruce. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Bruce.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So coming to the plate, Jonathan Skadam. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And 2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The third baseman, number 5. David.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Scorched to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Bobby Parnell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Bobby Parnell.
So digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Ryan Zimmerman.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Ready on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1 out, nobody on. Now a splitter's in there and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Here's Matt Joyce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Marte, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Matt Joyce. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's now a 5-2 game.
I'll tell you, he looked like he was on cruise control, striking out the first 2 batters. But if this game teaches you anything, it's that you can never take an out for granted. Exhibit A, a homer.
Up next for the Nationals,
Martin Prado now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. A little tapper. On to first, and that's your ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final score tonight. Number 48 gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 5 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Shea Stadium, 55,601. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.